Welcome back to Coming This Summer. Happy day that you're watching this. We're back.
Monday-ish, somewhere.
Yeah, a day. Happy day that ends in Y, everybody. We're back with episode 2 of our more podcast-style format where we're not really focused on one topic. We have a bunch of news.
Where people won't slaughter us for doing more than a 10-minute video.
Yeah, you get it. He gets it. So we got a couple stories from the week. Nothing really significant happened. Just some news for shows that are airing. You know, shows premiered, things got announced, sequels to things got announced, rumors have been happening. So we're just kind of gonna
WB trip on their dick a couple more times.
A little bit. So we're just gonna pick through those and see, talk about them and give discussions. So my first topic is, you still haven't seen Thor 4.
No, I was going to go for the $3 cinema day.
I totally forgot about
yesterday
that, or
the day before or whenever you're listening.
Whenever National Cinema Day was.
I didn't get the tickets early to Thor because they were playing at AMC, and then when I went back on Saturday to buy them, I guess no one bought them, and there wasn't any more showings. So I didn't do that.
No,
and I'd seen pretty much everything else that's playing, or I have it digitally.
Well, it comes on Disney Plus in 4 days, so or 5 or 3
or 2. Who knows?
Or 2. But at the end of that movie, it says Thor will return, so people are obviously speculating that a Thor 5 will drop at some point, or he shows up in
Avengers,
which is like likely.
Guaranteed.
Yeah,
basically.
Pretty much.
At least one of the two.
Yeah. Kind of has to. Yeah,
I mean, Ant-Man wasn't really in the first one, but boy, was he the central point of the second one.
It's in Civil War.
So. Right, but I mean, he wasn't in Infinity War, but...
I see what you're
saying.
He
basically saves the day.
But he's like
Endgame.
The main reason they win in
right.
Endgame. Yeah. Okay. So Thor 5 got announced at the end of Thor 4, allegedly, with him returning.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they don't make a big deal of him returning if it's in a different movie. You know what I mean?
Well, plus Taika wanted to do a trilogy initially.
Taika Waititi initially wanted to finish out his trilogy, but Thor 4 got so much backlash because people shit on just a random Thor adventure for no reason. And now Taika Waititi isn't doing the fucking 5th Thor movie, allegedly, if he ever was. Now he's definitely not doing it. So fuck all of you who shit on Thor.
For real.
Literally.
He still has a working relationship with Disney, though, because he's doing Star Wars.
He's doing Star Wars, so there's potential,
hope.
but I think out of principle he won't.
You're probably right.
It's like, why would I?
You're probably right.
Everybody hated the second one I made, so why the fuck would I bother making another movie? A third movie.
Yeah, everybody loved the third one. Let's crank that up. Everybody hates it now. Oh. Well, I'm out.
I can't fathom people saying Dark World, and I don't. Dark World's a fine movie. The first Thor's a fine movie.
Comparatively, though.
Compared?
It's like
Thor 4 blows those movies out of the water.
Yeah.
It's like comparing apples to shit. Okay? You can't.
Okay.
Right? You can't. Nice. I like Thor 4, man. I was excited for another installment with Chris Hemsworth.
Because he said he wanted to be around for another 10 years, so...
Well, Chris Hemsworth said he's like, I'm cool with being Thor.
He likes being Thor.
Fine. Yeah. Man. But it won't be good, though. It'll just be back to...
Well, maybe, if they get a good director, you never know.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
You never know.
They're going to bring back the director of the first one or whatever, yeah. So, which it doesn't. There's no segue or anything. But my second piece of news
I was going to say I could segue that.
Go for it.
Because we were just talking about Marvel releases. Is that Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Back in theaters, we released #1 movie.
The more fun stuff. Version
for Labor Day weekend. Like around 14 minutes or something of extra footage, 11 to 14.
Now I won't condone this, but if you don't want to go see the movie again, per se.
Well, I have a per se.
And you just want the extra footage.
I think the digital release will probably be in 2 or 3 weeks with all that stuff finally.
Yeah. People have leaked all the scenes on YouTube anyway. So if you really care about the extra 14 minutes, I watched one clip and there's a really funny scene where he's in the gym and a basketball gets stuck. And they're all chanting at him to climb the fucking wall. So it's it's like Hannibal. Because he's the coach or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, he's climb the wall. Because
we didn't get enough of the school in this
of
one.
Of the teachers or anything. Yeah. So they're all obsessed with him using his powers in school. And he starts climbing and they're all chanting and he starts and they all go silent. And they're like, wow. Oh my God.
Also, Top Gun's about to go over $700 million.
Stop watching that movie. Stop going to the theaters to watch a movie that came out 3 months ago.
Yeah, Black Panther.
Stop it. Well, obviously, because it's been in the theaters for 3 months and nobody's pulling it. Pull the movie. It's going to keep making, like, no shit, it keeps making money.
There's nothing left for movies. That's why all the things that are still in theaters.
Right. Yeah. Like, keep Top Gun in there. Fucking keep Top Gun for 3 years. Like, that movie, you'll be able to go see that movie in theaters for the next 20 years, bro.
Just don't get it.
I don't get it. I've never seen the first one.
Well, it's a cool action movie. Okay, but is it like the great? These people have. It's an experience that
I'd rather watch
harkens back to the days of theater. Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
What are you, Quentin Tarantino? What are you fucking,
It's a Tom Cruise movie, guys.
Chill. Oh my God, dude.
Every Mission Impossible movie's been better than both the Top Gun movies combined. So let's just
chill the F out. Yeah. Speaking of sequels, nice. It's like ping pong over here. So that Emma Stone Cruella movie that dropped on Disney Plus.
Yeah, they were in the. I heard that they were
last year?
eavesdropping on a Joker 2 meeting. Yeah, last year. Yeah, and they heard like Todd Phillips saying something about a musical, and they're like,
musical. Oh, that's a great idea.
A villain? Because everybody. Here's the funny thing. Everybody compared the first Cruella to that Joker movie, saying that Disney bit a lot on the tropes and the way it was like a misunderstood person that has to become the bad guy because no one truly, you know what I mean?
They're not given a choice or a chance.
And now they're doing the identical sequel and making it a musical. It's like, holy shit, wait, maybe there was something to that first movie and people saying they were copying them because...
I liked Cruella more than I liked Joker, though.
Wow.
Joker's, it's not a bad movie. It just, I don't like watching it. I'm just uncomfortable, and it's like...
Yeah, I've always been that way.
Joaquin Phoenix is, like, anorexic, and you can see his ribs, and he's, like, dancing shirtless, and it's just
That
gross.
doesn't do it for you.
It's just gross. There's a scene where, like, he's so fucked up, he thinks he's, like, dating this chick in his apartment, and he, like, goes into her apartment, and... Shenanigans ensue. Is it real? Is it not real? I don't know. Did this motherfucker just break into a chick's apartment? I don't know. You know? The movie doesn't, like, make you think you're watching the movie that you think you're watching the whole time. It's like, I hate this, but it's good. But you're supposed to, like, feel bad.
And I like it.
You know? It's like Moon Knight. It's like, am I fucking crazy? Or is this
writing terrible?
Or is this writing terrible? Yeah.
No, it's written to make you think it's written terribly. Haha, 4D chess.
But, like, it is, though. Because it's like...
just written to be like it's bad.
But it's, like, written to make you think you're crazy because the main character is crazy.
I just think we've gotten to the point now that's...
But it's resulted in bad writing.
But then they go, it's not bad writing. We wrote so well that we've tricked you into thinking that
There's,
it's
like,
bad
an
writing.
in-universe reason for, like, why the writing's bad in this TV show. Yeah. Cruella 2 is allegedly going to be a musical, which
we don't need Cruella 2.
I didn't need the first one.
The first one?
The first one was good, though.
Like, and the first one ended really weird because she gives the puppies to the families where now they're going to end up meeting, but the puppy were brother and sister because it was of the puppies. So then they get together, and now we're having incest puppies for the sequel?
You mean like Pongo and Perdita?
They were brother and sister in the Cruella movie, but they weren't in the cartoon. So... Or the original live action one with what?
Is that the two that she like has with them at the end?
Mm-hmm. When she gives away. Right? Something's not right there.
That's like what they did with the Looney Tunes babies or whatever.
Yeah, the Tiny Toons, and now Babs and Buster are brother and sister now. Even though that was, there is.
Even though they're not,
they weren't.
Even though they aren't,
and they
even though they fucking aren't,
they lied to us, and they didn't tell us they had some Kentucky and Ron Paul, Mitch McConnell stuff going on.
Kentucky Tunes, yeah. The bad guy in Cruella 2 is rumored to be Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift wants to play a villain.
She's been trying to be a villain. She drives her
Cruella's the villain, though. She's the bad guy.
Not yet, though. This is her.
The first movie, she's a bad guy by the end of the fucking first movie.
She's a good guy because she defeats the worst person.
And assumes
one of my favorite
her position.
Things, another YouTube channel that I absolutely love, which is Pitch Meeting. That's literally the argument that he gets into himself. He's like, well, wait, that doesn't make any sense.
No.
Like, well, no, you see, you got to bring in a person that's worse. So then the bad guy's not a bad guy anymore. It's like, okay. It's literally like,
okay.
We'll just bring Taylor Swift and make her even worse. And now Cruella's a good guy again. That's what they're going to do.
What about Taylor Swift screams bad guy?
her emissions from her jet because she flies her jet everywhere. I guess.
Nice. Yeah.
She's polluting the planet.
Bio-terrorist.
Maybe she's a bad guy in a Captain Planet movie.
Polluting the environment. Yeah. Yeah. What would a bad guy? I mean, like the Cruella bad guy was good because it's just like a.
It'll probably be like a
Shitty
musical,
fashion.
like an actual musical, like an actual like
Okay.
Taylor comes out singing to Emma about how she's gonna rule the whatever, and Emma's like no, and then it's a song, and then I'm gonna break down.
Dude, the guy from Flag Means Death is in Cruella as one of like her henchmen.
I didn't even realize that.
Yeah,
Really?
that's who I recognize. Like
Oh,
he's
Chesty.
like the like dark skin guy.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. He's like
the
one of
crew
the
guy.
yeah.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the captain.
Bumpin' Rubbies.
Bumpin' Rubbies. Gonna get a little chesty.
Warner Brothers makes
Dick tripping again.
$3 billion budget cuts. Plans to make $3 billion.
And guess how much they've
Budget
lost
cuts.
off their market cap? $20 billion. So to save $3 billion, the value of their company's dropped $20 billion because no one likes this David
Zaslav.
Jag.
He's making like all the wrong decisions. So much so that they're doing so much wrong things.
What's her name? The lady that's been there 3 decades that's ran their film division just left on like Friday. Just quit.
Jesus Christ, Warner Brothers. Come on, dude. And people are saying Black Adam's going to flop. Like, no.
If it flops, it'll be because of Warner Brothers.
Right, not The Rock.
Strictly
Yeah,
and solely because
right.
of Warner
They're like,
Brothers.
put Morbius in it. He's not in the same. David, he's not. We don't own. Put him in. Put Morbius in Black Adam.
Yeah, supposedly since they bought, I think CNN is owned by that cluster, and now they're trying to turn CNN more into a centrist or more right instead of left news, so we can have another Fox News.
Great. Super great. Great. Speaking of companies grifting their fucking audiences, Netflix pushes up their
ads
ad tier
starts
date
To compete with Disney.
to beat Disney.
Disney's-
To beat out Disney, they're now pushing it ahead, like before Disney does it, so they can be like, we had ads first.
Because don't they have, what is it, in November, they have like the Disney Day, right?
Mhm.
Whatever, yeah.
Disney Plus Day.
Yeah, so they gotta stop that.
Yeah. By putting ads on their
Well,
platform.
because they're talking about how cheap it's going to be. There's rumors that it'll be like only $5 to $7 a month.
But like
But
Netflix
you only
already
get
has
480p.
plans though.
But you only get $4.80 with the ad tier plan,
What?
and you can't download or save anything.
What? And it still costs money? What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, we're back to cable now.
What the fuck?
We're back to cable.
480?
The advertisers won. The
Not
money
even
won.
720.
Nope.
480.
No, they literally have. Right now, before they changed all this, they still have a 480.
They have the
a
HD
720,
and the 4K, right?
Yeah, you still have to get even higher
Yeah.
to get the 4K.
That's fucking
It's
retarded, dude.
ridiculous.
That's what I like about Disney Plus. HBO Max. Bless HBO Max, dude.
I hate Warner Brothers for ruining that. The
Oh,
only
but it's just like
reason
you get like 4K stuff.
Right.
And like that 4K is 4K.
you don't have to pay extra.
No,
It's not, hey,
you
another
don't have to pay
$5
extra.
for
And you
4K.
don't have to pay extra.
The only reason I still have Netflix is because it's free with T-Mobile. And I think
Okay.
I pay an extra $2 to have the 4K screen, so I pay $2 a month for Netflix.
Netflix doesn't have shit though.
They don't.
I can't think of the last thing I
Cobra
watched on
Kai
Netflix.
comes out this week, and after that, I'm pretty
I've been
much
watching
done.
Arrested Development
Yeah.
on Netflix.
Yes.
Like I have to go and watch back things
Yeah.
because Netflix has
You
nothing.
guys are murdering your animation
Yeah.
department. Your
Well, you killed everything except for Big Mouth,
Mhm.
right? And all their spin-off shows, Human Resources.
There's nothing
and
wrong with
whatnot.
those shows, but I mean, like,
No.
you can't.
That's
don't,
not can't be
you-
your all
Nick
your
Kroll.
shows.
You don't make Nick Kroll Seth MacFarlane, and then just say, "Hey, you owe us 9,000 shows," because that'll get old in a hurry, and ruin it,
because
just like
it'll all
they
be the
did,
same show,
and it'll ruin it.
Yeah, like Futurama's good, Simpsons good, and Disenchantment are good. They're the same show.
They were all spaced out though too.
They're all spaced out.
Way spaced
Yeah,
out.
they are pretty much the same.
Yes and no. I would say
like,
I'd say Futurama is the most different of all of
Okay.
them because they actually
okay.
teach you stuff, and it's actually
Yeah.
a pretty smart show.
That's more like South Park, where it's like there's like almost like a lesson to
Mhm.
learn. Yeah, and like Disenchantment's just a good story.
Yeah,
And
Disenchantment actually
Simpsons
too.
is a shitty sitcom.
Simpsons
Yeah.
is just a sitcom.
Yeah.
Futurama is a linear story, and Disenchantment is a story, but it's like very, very story. Like Futurama has like episodes that kind of go off and do
There's
whatever.
like filler. Yeah,
But Disenchantment is like you can watch the entire thing in
Yep.
one cut, and it
Mhm.
would be a solid story.
You've been cutting
The wrong
shows
thing.
into movies.
Yeah, I should do that
You
one.
should do Disenchantment, dude.
Not a bad idea.
Fucking A.
Because it does it nonstop.
Yeah.
And you get rid of all the previously ons
Mhm.
and just plow through it.
Well, like
It's a
season to
movie.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like scene cut.
Each part.
Scene picks up.
Yep.
Yeah, and you just cut
Yeah.
in the previously on and credits. Disenchantment, the movie.
Oh, it's coming.
I would say you should wait till they finish that. I didn't even
think-
finish the newest season.
I think it's done.
Yeah,
Which my daughter's ahead of me and finished it, and she said it's a cliffhanger, and she's pissed.
that's not good. That's not good.
She's like, it kind of wraps up, but they leave this gigantic thing. I'm like, we'll never get an end.
They have to, though.
But we're getting Futurama back in a few months.
Is that going to Netflix? Where's that going?
Hulu.
Hulu.
In the spring, baby.
Fuck, man. I don't understand streaming
I don't either. Nothing makes
wars.
sense.
Yeah.
Nothing makes sense.
Yeah. Like who?
Well,
yeah,
well, Fox is owned by Disney, so that makes sense for Hulu to
Okay.
to pick up Futurama.
Yeah, well, Hulu's basically Disney now.
Almost
Disney
all
Plus.
the way,
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What else you got?
I got a Hot D, our favorite Hot D, House of the Dragon, the co-showrunner, main showrunner.
Yeah,
Step
I can never
down.
say his name. It starts with an M, and then the last name.
Yeah, I
is
didn't even bother writing
Not
it.
even in my. I said it wrong. I was like something Spurlock. It's like
That's close.
Spilachik
Spilak.
or something.
Spilachek.
I'm messing it
Yeah,
up
I
again.
don't
That's
know.
why I said I wouldn't say it.
I don't know, but it's not a bad thing, because
I'm nervous, but I
they
think
just like stepped back. They didn't like
Right.
quit.
no.
Yeah.
But again, if this would have been what D&D did initially, then I think the show
might
would
have
have
saved
been
the show.
saved initially.
Yeah.
So maybe he was like saw the writing on the wall already and was like, "Oh, I don't want to mess this up."
No. Yeah, give it to somebody who can probably do it better than me,
Mhm.
and somebody who can recognize that.
That's what I'm
Probably
saying.
for the best.
That's
Yeah.
probably for the best.
Yeah, like this is too much for me to handle, and I'm gonna fuck it up.
And
So,
it took 3 years to make this first season.
Yeah.
So maybe he's burned out.
Okay.
3 years for one season of a
yeah.
show, and you're already in this planning and writing for the second because now you got to turn that as quick as possible. I mean, yeah, you probably be like,
Yeah, you don't have
yeah,
3
I'm
years
gonna
to
need
write
a break.
your season.
No,
and
now
make
you got,
season
you're
2.
now you got 9 months.
Yeah.
See what I mean? Like
Mhm.
that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
You had all day
Yeah. I'd rather him step back than blow his brains out.
or force something again that doesn't work because
because they got to go make
I
Star
gotta
Wars.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not really news, but Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, has officially dropped on Amazon with 2 episodes as the
25
premiere.
million people tuned in.
I watched the first episode, and I have to say it is good.
It is one of the most split, opinionated shows I've ever seen.
I'm very surprised at that, too, because I don't see anybody going like, this sucks, Fucking who cares about the book, Fuck the book. This is a TV show, okay? Fuck the book.
There's gonna be,
You
but
know,
that's what people understand.
There's gonna be
There has to be
differences.
loose interpretations of
There
things.
has to be.
Because no
'Cause
one
you're
wants to
watching
watch
something.
like literal word for word, page for page.
That's
because
season 1 of Game of Thrones is that. If you open the first book of Game of Thrones, you can watch the show
Pretty
and
much.
read it's like an audio book.
95%. They
All dialogue.
Yep. The
is
dialogue pretty much.
exactly
Yep.
ripped.
Yep.
Yeah. Some
Now
scenes
they
are
added some
interpreted.
scenes
Yep.
and they cut
Took
some
out-
scenes.
Took out some characters.
But yeah,
even.
like 90% of it is almost book
word
book.
for word dialogue from
Yeah.
the book. Yeah, I remember reading it and I'm like,
Holy shit.
this is the first fucking episode. And I'm like, oh, I'll just go watch the show.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah,
But then after
like,
that, it's
it splits. Yeah, I think season 4. I think
after 4 they completely
they
leave.
completely deviated.
there's nothing
Yeah,
left,
it started to. Yeah, and then they eventually just
Because the
went,
end of Game of Thrones is Jon Snow's laying there dying. That's the last book that's come out.
Oh,
He's-
wow.
He's in the snow dying.
and he doesn't come back
And
in
no
the
one,
books.
but no one knows yet because that's how the book ends.
So HBO
But we
is
know
like,
he's-
bring him back.
Well, because George Martin told him that they're going to bring him back.
Okay.
So I mean, that's pretty much that's what you were right when you
Damn,
said we
dude.
probably got all the high points that he had planned and realized what went over and what didn't go over. And now he's like, well, I'm scrapping that. I'm not doing that. That's stupid as
Yeah,
shit.
and he let HBO Max fucking
Yeah.
dig their own grave.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's like, okay, dragons don't die.
But again, he's
Arya does not kill the Night King.
But again, I think that went to D&D because if they would have just did 2 more seasons, 3 more seasons, then you would have people would have complained because you could have had her losing her mind over the course of 10 episodes.
you needed
And
not
she's going back and forth
not
on whether or not
an
she's a good or
episode,
a bad guy.
not
right.
start of the season. She's crazy.
Like imagine her and John over a course of a season slowly splitting because he still loves her, but he's seeing her lose her mind instead of literally 20 minutes.
Bye.
You got to put that in a 20-minute
See ya.
fucking scene.
We didn't just do a whole season together. Bye.
Yeah,
What?
it didn't come off as him saving the world by killing her. It came off as like 2 people one just murdered a bunch of people and he just murdered her, and then the dragon didn't know what to do, so he just flew away with
He
her.
just
And it's
left.
like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, he's gone.
He didn't even know. The CGI dragon's like, I'm out. I don't even know what the hell is happening.
He like stabs her, and he's like laying there. The dragon comes in. Line. Like the dragon's like, do
Roar.
I take her? You why? What?
Don't I eat him?
I just-
but he stabbed her.
I just take her and fly.
But
All right.
what's my motivation?
All right. I'll be in my trailer. I'll be in my trailer.
My trailer. Nice. Solid.
And that was episode 2 of CINEMAGASM. That's all the stories
Is that it?
we have. And Kevin Smith announced Tusk 2, but I
gross.
don't fucking care, and I hate
And nothing
Kevin
really
Smith, so.
new in the box office is coming out over the next couple weeks.
Winnie the
so you'll be
Pooh.
able to go check out. That doesn't come out for a while.
Yeah.
You'll be able to go check out anything old if you guys want to go see the movies. They're still playing. I want them to do the $3 cinema day. That was the biggest news of the weekend. They had one of the
Yeah.
higher attendances in years.
Good.
Because it's
This
$3.
movie should probably be $3. Yeah.
And I get that might be too cheap. Then maybe make it once a month event. Or,
Yeah.
or make it every Tuesday or Wednesday when no one goes. Or
Yeah,
$3
it's movie theater day.
on Wednesdays.
On Tuesdays are movie theater days.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine. Cool. I'll go.
Hell yeah.
You make money. Yeah. Would you rather nobody go to your theater and spend no money, or 5 people go and spend $3 each?
And they make money on the concession. So if you're down, you're like, I would normally
Yeah,
spend.
it's $3 movie tickets, not $3 popcorn.
Right.
Popcorn's still $8.
So people
yeah.
that would have spent $13 on a ticket, and the movie theater only gets a little bit of that. Now they're spending $3 on a ticket, and then a
probably get more
$10 popcorn, and they
concessions.
get 100% of that. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
maybe make your prices a little cheaper.
Yeah. Movie theaters are bitching. We're not succeeding. We're failing. It's like because you're not doing
Everything
anything
costs
to
$1
make
trillion
you stand out. Yeah. Cool. I can watch movies in my living room
Yeah,
on
streaming.
my own time and get Crushwelled and, drink, and it's free.
You just
What?
gave me an idea. Oh, I'm not saying
I
it
know
on
your
there.
idea.
Yeah, hold on.
I know you're right.
Oh, right.
Right? Yeah.
No,
No,
but then-
totally. Yeah. No, but then you could do. Yeah. No, you got it. And then you just charge.
Exactly.
Yep.
He gets it. Like, subscribe. We got
We got lucky, and we're both Charles Xavier. Like our both our mutant powers are like telepathy. Yeah.
You gotta cue the riff, bro.
Oh no, it's in. It played when
We
you
should
said
start
it.
doing that.
Yeah.
We should add that.
Because the MCU does it in all their movies now. I think it played in Thor, dude. I'm not kidding. Like
That almost looks like an X-Men.
I wish-
A what?
in She-Hulk, when the Wolverine reference comes on, you should like edit in the guitar riff plays.
A man with claws was spotted robbing. Oh my god!
All right. Well,
Check out all the stuff.
tune in next week.
Trailer reviews. We got the Mad Heidi up. Probably the Winnie the Pooh Blood Money.
Yeah, blood and
Will
honey.
there be up or
Blood
be up
money.
after
Winnie
this?
the Pooh, blood money.
Blood and honey money.
Blood money.
Money honey.
I want like an Ocean's movie with. Oh, dude.
Oh, hey Piglet. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, we're out. Bye-bye. 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 We're like fade out. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Goodbye.
And I'm hoping
It's funny because that is how like.
right, but it is.
Why does
and that
every
part's fine.
superhero got to be a girl now?
But what I'm hoping is the first 3 episodes of the over the top part was all for that guy for that trial, and they move away from that a little bit because I
Please.
think it was.
You have
they had to
to.
like show you what a POS this guy is, and I think it was too much. I
And he
get
still
it.
gets redemption at the end of the episode. You know what I mean? He wins his court case.
Well, he wins.
Yeah.